People ask me how I developed this attitude, and I told you guys, I play life like it's an actual video game. Like, there's NPCs, like non-playable characters, and then there's other creative players that are on my friends list that I can hook up with and get missions done from time to time. But most of the time, I'll be on a solo mission. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to level up my abilities, whatever they may be. Don't need to share them with you. Anyway, pop through the door to talk about it. Let's see if my analogy can help strengthen your character just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yo, what up out there? Top of the morning to you. It's your boy, Big Dollar. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe. Hell, hit the herb. Just don't hit me, because I hit back, shorty. Go on tune to your player partner and get some of this game, because it's for free, and I got everything you need. So holla at a player when you see them in the streets. In life, we need a certain amount of abilities to get by, you know, like your ability to discipline. You know what? Let's not even start with that one, because everyone thinks that's the most important. Let's talk about your ability to rewire some of your habits and some of your thinking. Like, just like reset some patterns that have been formed in your brain, your subconscious, and the patterns you'd like them to be. You know, that's part of that's one of the top abilities you need to have on deck. You need to be able to assess your thinking strategies and your philosophy and understand when you need to do some rewiring, recompute, go back in there and recode, however you want to call it, okay? Get back in there, slap it on the side 3 times and get it right. Rewrite the right. You know what I'm saying? You was right, but let's rewrite it. Let's do it over. Let's remix it. Let's get that form, that pattern down first. You know what I'm saying? Because I did talk about automatic negative thoughts, automatic positive thoughts. And a lot of this is going to take some rewiring. It's going to take some, we fell into a rut doing something for so long. You know what I'm saying? Not getting any traction on how to change these habits. That's the worst part, and a lot of people will give up. But you got to understand, the hardest part is getting something that is standing still to move, to roll. You understand? Once it's already rolling, you can pick up speed and it can get going. But understanding and knowing that you need to have patience with something that's standing still. It's an immovable object to a certain extent. We got to get the leverage and or the force required to be able to get it rolling. Now, in the midst of all that, we can't allow ourselves to beat ourselves up. We are rewiring automatic thoughts. An automatic thought is something your subconscious just kind of shook the dice and threw into your conscious. Just threw it into the front. Hey, what about this? That can cause worry. That can cause stress. It can cause self-defeating thoughts. Those are the worst. Why? When the world's out to get you, would you add to it by defeating yourself? Never understood that part. Probably will never get it. Don't understand it? Don't have to. Check it out. We have to be able to stop the dice when they come, pick them up, blow them and give them back. Roll something else. I can't have an automatic negative right now. I need you to roll me a different one. Come on, re-roll. We need a re-roll, as they call it in the video game world. Okay, we need a re-roll. This is what we need, okay? Because I can't deal with that. And the more, and building it and having patience to understand. And like I said, setting alarms in your head, setting triggers like, was that a ANT? Did an automatic negative just try to creep up on me? Woo! Get the automatic police out. You know what I'm saying? The automatic positive police in here to come apprehend this negative thought and slap it on his wrist and send him on the other direction. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to do some rewiring. We got to do some reprogramming, and it's about as confusing and as hard as reprogramming a computer for most people. Some people got it. I'm not one of those people. You understand? Okay? But it's about as difficult as that. But we got to go in there and slap some things on the side. We got to reconfigure. We got to measure. We got to see how do I change this behavior. Let's measure once. Let's see if I do this. Will it change? No. Okay. It's like science. Go back in there and re-roll. Let's measure again. Do this differently. You know, instead of starting my day with an apple, let's start with a smoothie. Maybe I can consistently have a smoothie for breakfast. No, you know, it'll keep me out of Wendy's and McDonald's. No disrespect to them. You just can't have any of my coins for breakfast. You understand? Lunch either. But that's beside the point. Sometimes we got to go back in there, get some hard work going, see what's going on with our thinking patterns, because it's pattern based. You ever notice it's pattern based? When you got your goods, you got your goods, and when you got your bads, it's getting on your nerves. About ready to quit. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. I'm about ready to quit. I'm about to turn in my slip. They can have this. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, you got to rewire some of this thinking. You know what I mean? It's habitual. It's gonna be like a tape that plays over. It's gonna be like watching a season of your own life. I use the video game reference. It's the same character, you on a different level. Different level don't necessarily mean it's more challenging. It's just a different strategy to get out. The only way out is through. Come on, man. I'm never gonna tell you nothing different. All right. So in order for you to go through, sometimes you got to go in. Going in seems difficult, but you got to go in to be able to rewire some of the thoughts that's automatically happen without your say so. It just pops up like a like a spam bubble when you're on the computer. You know, the extra window. Bloop. Hey, buy you an Apple. You know what I'm saying? Bloop. Get you some McAfee security. Bloop. This is how automatic thought will pop up. But these don't always have to be the same. We can change our philosophy. Just changing our philosophy will change the way we speak. We'll change a little bit of the way we think. And then it'll get easier. Walking on the journey, we'll get more traction. Once the ball's rolling, it's downhill after that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. I got to get out of here and get back to getting these coins up, okay? So in the meantime and in between time, you do your thing and continue doing mine. Peace. Love. Hippie drugs. And don't ever forget to holler at the player.